Hey everyone, welcome. I'm just sharing the playlist to today's practice in the chat. Hey Caroline. En volgende week weer helemaal in het echt. Can you believe it? Vanaf aankomende zaterdagochtend kan je weer lessen in de studio reserveren. Hey Lonneke, welkom. Eindelijk, right? Ik kom alleen niet uit deze username. Zonder medeklinkers. Hey Inge. Hey Joe. Voor zaterdag al wachtlijst. Ja, dat zal wel. Ik bedoel, zo populair. Voor allebei de lessen. Eens kijken. Oh nee, voor de yoga zijn nog plekjes vrij. Oh, hey Rita. Welkom. Oh Rita, eerste les. Wat cool. Extra welkom. Ben benieuwd wat je ervan vindt. Nou, en het is 8 uur, dus we gaan beginnen. En de maandagavondles doe ik altijd in het Engels. Dus voor de laatste keer. Wat kijk jij melancholisch uit het raam? Hey everyone, welcome to the Comfy Cozy Club, the online version of Studio Natuurlijk. My name is Nathalie and I'm super happy that you're here. So I have a grounding yoga for you today, so this is great if you're having a long, hard week or if you're at the end of a busy day, to calm the energy down and to feel good. So let's get started in a comfortable cross-legged seat. So if this isn't comfortable for you, you're welcome to adjust. And then really come to sit on your sitting bones. So it might feel nice to just lift the fleshy part of your tush to the sides so that you can really feel the sitting bones on the floor. And then bring the palms of the hands down. Start to lengthen up through your spine by pressing down into your sitting bones. So really grounding down to rise up. Your chin is in, your neck is long, and just let the shoulders slide down your back and close your eyes. Bring your attention to your breath. So immediately connecting to the breath, letting the inhalations become a little longer. Letting the exhalations become a little longer. And then just start to notice the breath. So where do you feel the breath the most? If your nerves are a bit frazzled, or you're a bit tired, we tend to breathe really high. So see if you can really feel the expansion of your belly as you breathe in. And feel the softening of your belly as you breathe out. And then take a really deep breath in through your nose. And a long exhale out through your mouth. Again, take a deep breath in through your nose. Long breath out through your mouth. And once more, take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. And then breathe in and out through your nose. But see if you can keep that sound going. So coming into our Ujjayi breathing, kind of like a Darth Vader sound. And we're going to start really simply. As you exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Feel the stretch in the back of your neck. And as you breathe in, bring your right ear in line with your right shoulder. How is your neck feeling? Exhale, bring your chin down to your chest. Breathe in, left ear in line with the left shoulder. And now just keep it going, moving side to side, letting the movement follow the breath, and really noticing if there are any places in the neck or the upper back that you're stuck. So a really simple and, in my humble opinion, brilliant way to get rid of some tension in the neck and shoulders. Keep listening to the sound of your breath. Once more to both sides. And then bring your chin back down to your chest. Stack your head onto your spine. And bring the palms together, so bringing the hands into a prayer. Feeling the collarbone spreading out side to side as the shoulder blades slide down the back. Bow your nose down to your fingertips. And if you want to, take a moment to set out an intention. Maybe asking yourself, what do you want to ground into? Calm, rest, or maybe just the breath. And then stack the head back onto the spine, allowing the corners of your mouth to lift. Open your eyes, breathe in, circle the arms all the way up. And then as you exhale, bring your hands down in front of you as we come onto hands and knees, moving on to all fours, bringing your knees as wide as the mat, big toes to touch, and now send your hips all the way back, crawling the fingers out, spread the fingers really wide, gripping the mat with your fingertips, and breathe in, circle forwards, moving through the right side. And as you exhale, circle back, moving through the left side. So you should feel a really nice stretch in your hips, maybe even in your ankles, but we're also starting to warm up through the spine. And again, moving with the breath. Following the breath as you breathe in, coming forwards, and as you breathe out, moving back. And then turn your circles around, so moving in the opposite direction. Now you can keep your eyes closed here so that you can really feel it out. Feeling the hands sucked up to the floor as if you have 10 little gecko fingertips. And let's do one more round. And as you breathe in, bring your weight forwards, walk your knees in. Now curl your toes under. Imagine you're being lifted up from your tailbone as you lift yourself up and back into a downward facing dog. Bring your feet hip width apart. Bring your ears in line with your arms. And then start to bring the heels down one at a time. So stretching through the hamstrings. How are your hamstrings feeling? And breathing. So we want to keep the pressure in the fingertips and in the thumbs, just to keep the pressure out of the wrists. Bring your feet to center stillness, lifting the hips up a little higher. Feel the space in the lower back, the space in the spine. And then breathe in, bring your gaze forwards. And as you exhale, walk your feet all the way up to the top of the mat, coming into a forward fold. Grab a hold of your elbows and gently sway side to side. This should feel really nice on your lower back. Breathing. Come to center stillness, release the bind, letting the arms become long, and then press into all four corners of your feet. So kind of if you've, imagine if you stepped your feet into paint, leaving perfect footprints on the floor, and then keep pressing down into your feet as you roll yourself all the way up. So slowly stacking up through the spine, pressing down into the feet, and then keep growing up even taller as you bring your arms all the way up. And now as you exhale, we're going to circle around, moving through the right side. Soften your knees. And as you breathe in, lift back up, moving through the left side. Okay, 2 more. Exhale, soften your knees, maybe soften your fingertips, waterfalling it down. And then breathe in, press into your feet and lift it back up. Once more, this should feel really good on your lower back. Breathe in, lift yourself back up. Now, of course, we're also going to do the same thing in reverse, so lowering it down, going down to the left side. Really press into your feet as you lift yourself up, picking yourself up through the right side. 2 more. Exhaling, coming all the way down. Inhaling, lifting it up. Final one, exhale. And inhale, lift it up. Now circle the arms down behind you. Interlace your hands and really plunge your knuckles down, lifting your heart up as I lose my microphone. So feel the opening in the chest. This should feel really good, especially if you've been kind of in the shrimp pose all day. So take another deep breath in and exhale, break free. Breathe in, circle the arms all the way up. This time bring the palms up and overhead. And as you exhale, take it all the way down into your forward fold. Now breathe in, lift up halfway. Bring the hands underneath the knees, sliding the shoulders away from your ears, reaching the crown of the head forwards. So just taking a moment here to decompress in the spine. And now slowly send the arms out next to you. You should feel the core muscles engaging, palms of the hands facing down. Imagine the floor coming up to meet the palms of your hands as you press down. So you should feel the core muscles engaging even more. And now follow your exhalation all the way down back into your forward fold. Breathe in, step your feet back, coming into a plank pose. Grip the mat with your fingertips, reach the crown of the head forwards. Press your heels back. Feel the inner thighs spiraling in and up. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, send it all the way down into your downward facing dog. Now really anchor down through the left heel, bending the right leg. Following your next inhalation, breathe in. Slide the right leg all the way up, coming into 3-legged dog. Keep your hips in line. Flexing the foot, pressing away through the sole of your foot. Roll the upper arm bones out. And now breathe in, gaze forwards as you step the right foot all the way over to your right thumb. So coming into a soft landing. Breathe in, send your gaze forwards. And now exhale, really plant the left hand. Breathe in, pull the right elbow all the way up. So big, big twist here. Exhale, plant the right hand down. Breathe in, step into your plank pose. Exhale from your toes, or maybe this first time from your knees. Send your heart forwards, elbows straight back as you lower all the way down onto your belly. Press into the tops of your feet. Breathe in, come up. Baby cobra looking over the right shoulder. And exhale, lowering the nose down to the floor. Breathe in, lift up, gaze over the left shoulder. And exhale, lower down. Great exercise if you just had dinner. Breathe in, lifting up, pulling the elbows back. Exhale, lower down. Breathe in, lifting up, gazing over the left side. Exhale, lower down. Curl your toes under. Breathe in, lifting up, coming into your plank pose. And exhale, shift back into downward facing dog. Ears in line with your upper arms. Lifting the hip bones up. Letting the heels become heavy. Maybe keeping your legs bent. That's fine. So feeling the space in your spine. Feeling the space in your hamstrings. And now bend your anchor the right heel down, bend your left leg, breathe in, lift the left leg up, flexing the left foot, bringing the left pinky toe down so the hips are aligned, lifting up from the left inner thigh, and step the left foot all the way up to your left thumb, making sure it arrives. So you can always shimmy the foot forwards a little, and then really plant the right hand. Breathe in, pull the left elbow up, send the left fingertips up to the sky, squeeze the inner thighs in to find a little bit more height, and exhale, lower the left hand down. Breathe in, step into your plank pose, pressing away from the floor, so feeling that resistance, that grounding, that strength, and then from your toes or your knees, hover all the way down. Breathe in, lift up, gaze over your left shoulder. Exhale, lower down to the floor. Same thing as we've done before. Breathe in, lift up, gaze over the right shoulder. Exhale, lower down once more to both sides. Now there's an invitation here to really ride the wave of your own breath, finding your own flow. And curl your toes under, hug the elbows in, press up. And as you exhale, step it into downward facing dog. Take a moment to breathe. My leggings are too slippery for my microphone today. And then breathe in as you gaze over to the front edge of the mat. And as you exhale, walk your feet up, coming into a forward fold. Keep riding the wave of your breath. Breathe in, lift up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Root down, breathe in, circle the arms all the way up, extended mountain pose. And exhale, bring your hands down to your heart. Now we're coming into a little tree pose or sapling pose, if you will. So lifting the right heel and then turning the right knee out. Hug into the center line, lifting your heart up to your thumbs. Breathe in, circle the arms all the way up. And now soft fingertips as you press it down. And now we're going to reverse the waterfall. Breathe in, the backs of the hands lift up. And exhale, press it down. Swooshy wrist movement. Once more, breathe in, lift up. And exhale, take it down. Now from here we're going to change it around. So same sapling pose on the other side, bringing the left toe down, hugging into that center line, immediately feeling that core engagement as you lengthen your tailbone down. Breathe in, circle the arms all the way up. And exhale, really pressing it down as if you're pressing the energy down, lifting your heart up. Now swishy wrist movement as you reverse the waterfall. And exhale, press it down. Soft fingertips like cat paws. Once more, breathing in. And exhale, take it down. Now plant both feet. Breathe in, circle the arms all the way up. Just going to change your route so I can still see you. Exhale, take it down through the center line. Breathe in, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, step into your plank pose, really pressing away from the mat. And exhale, shift it back into downward facing dog. Roll the shoulders out. Align your ears with your upper arms. And breathe and slide the right leg up, coming into three-legged dog. Exhale, step the right foot up to your right thumb. Plant the left hand. Breathe in, pull the right elbow all the way up, zipping those hips into the center line. Really lift the fingertips to the sky. And exhale, bring the right hand down on the inside of your right foot as you walk your way into a wide-legged forward fold. Now, same idea as if you've stepped those feet into paint and you're leaving really nice, even footprints. Breathe in, find a little bit more length as you pull the upper thigh bones back. And as you exhale, melt into your wide-legged forward fold and take a really deep breath here. Breathe in, lift up halfway. Turn your heels in, your toes out. And on your next inhalation, circle the arms all the way up. As you exhale, bring your thumbs to your third eye point in between the eyebrows and down to your heart. Now breathe in, circle the arms up, soften your knees. You're going to turn towards your right side, lifting the back heel, and then press the hands down as you bend your back leg. Breathe in, reverse the waterfall as you lift up, extending the back leg. Take it to center, turn, and take it down. So breathing in to lift, turn, exhaling to press it down, really bending that back leg. Breathing in to lift, turn, exhaling, pressing down through the palms of your hands. Now breathe in and out through your nose, listening to the sound of your breath. So really getting that grounding movement. Working the legs, you should get really nice and warm here, if you weren't already. This is our last one. And then take it back to center. So heels in, toes turned out. Now turn the right toes to the side. Left heel turns out. Open the arms side to side and take it into warrior two. Your knee is in line with your ankle. If it shoots over the ankle, you need to walk the back foot back a little. Pressing into the knife edge, that outer edge of your left foot. And then really pressing the right knee towards your baby toe. So imagine lifting the arches of your feet. Feel the strength in your legs. Traveling all the way up from the spine to the crown of the head as you press down through the palms of your hands. Gaze over your right fingertips. Feel the strength in warrior two. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, circle the left arm up and overhead, lifting the back heel, take it into your low lunge. Breathe in, stepping into plank pose. As you exhale from your toes or your knees, hover all the way down to the floor. Breathe in through center, baby cobra. Exhale, wave it down, curl your toes under. Breathe in, lift it up, plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. You can always take a child's pose if downward facing dog becomes a little much. Finding your breath, listening to the sound of your breath. Feeling the length from the crown of the head to the tailbone. Feeling the length from the tailbone to the heels. Breathe in, slide your left leg up. Exhale, step your left foot over to your left thumb. Pressing into your right hand. Breathe in, pull the left elbow up. Left fingertips all the way up to the sky. Exhale, left hand on the inside of your left foot as you crawl your way into a wide-legged forward fold. Big toes turned in, heels turned out just a little, shins moving forwards, thigh bones moving back. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, fold it down, allowing the crown of your head to release towards the floor. Whether the crown of your head touches the floor or not. A little hair bun helps. Okay, breathe and lift up halfway. Turn your heels in, turn your toes out, send your hips back, really grounding down through your feet. And breathe in, circle the arms all the way up. Palms of the hands touch up and overhead. Bring your thumbs to that point in between the eyebrows. Thumbs to the heart. Soften your knees. Turn your chest towards your right foot. So turning the left heel in as we've done before, but this time we're going to float the left leg up. So working that core strength. And then from here, soft landing, lifting the right heel, turning towards the left foot, lift the right leg up. So flexing the right foot, turning the little toe down, and then finding your own flow. So grounding down to lift up. Noticing how the breath feels right for you. Just make sure that you keep breathing. Reaching the crown of the head forwards. Making sure you aren't opening through the hip. So it's almost like a meditative movement. This is our final one. And then slowly take it down again. Breathe in, circle the arms up. Left toes turned to the short side of the mat. Turn your right heel away. And on your exhalation, press down through the palms of your hands. Bending the left leg, taking it into Warrior Two. Making sure that the upper body isn't leaning forwards. So maybe you need to widen your stance a little. Head over your heart. Heart over your pelvis. Imagine lifting those arches of your feet. Feeling the strength all the way from the legs to the core. Soften your shoulders. And how is your face doing? Breathe. And on your next exhalation, windmill the right arm up and overhead as you take it back into your low lunge. Breathe in, step into your plank pose. Exhale, maybe take it down halfway this time or all the way down to the belly. Breathe in, cobra, or maybe an upward facing dog. Ground the tops of the feet into the floor. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a long breath in. And a long breath out. Breathe in, gaze forwards. Exhale, step or walk your feet up, forward fold. Relax your nose down to your knees. Breathe in, lift up halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Root down, breathe in, circle all the way up, flying high into extended mountain pose. And exhale, hands down to your heart. Press down into your left foot as you lift the right leg up. Take a hold of your ankle. See if you can bring the foot all the way up over the knee. You can always keep your toes down in sapling pose as we've done before. Hands into a prayer. Think about lifting the arch of your foot, feeling that strength in the standing leg. As you lengthen your tailbone down, imagine shooting roots through the sole of the left foot, lifting the heart to the thumbs, sliding the shoulders down and breathing. And now breathe in, circle the arms all the way up, turn your knees forward, knee forward. Exhale, press down through the palms of your hands, soft fingertips, and extend the right leg out. Breathe in, Swishy wrist movement, lift the arms, lift the knee. Exhale, press it out. Once more, breathe in, lifting up. Exhale, press it out. And breathe in, lift your arms up. And exhale, circle the arms down, plant the right foot down. Same thing on the other side. So lifting the left leg, seeing if you can bring the foot over the knee, just making sure you aren't placing any pressure on your knee. If you're a bit wobbly today, you can always keep your toes down. Maybe taking a moment to squeeze the palms of your hands together. That usually really helps with your balance. Lengthen the tailbone down, moving the knee out and down. And then find your breath. Find the strength, the calm, and if you topple over, that's fine. Okay, here we go. Breathe in, circle the arms up, turn your knee forwards. Exhale, extend your legs, soft fingertips down. Breathe in, backs of the hands forwards, knees up, knee up. Exhale, press it down. And one more, take a deep breath in. And exhale, press away. Breathe in, circle the arms up, knee up. And exhale, plant your foot down into the floor. Well done. Breathe in, circle the arms all the way up. Exhale, take it into your forward fold. Breathe in, lift up halfway into your flat back. Exhale, take it all the way down, fold. Breathe in, step into your plank pose. Exhale, shift back, downward facing dog. Now keep moving with the breath. Breathe in, slide the right leg up, keeping your hips in line. Exhale, step the right foot over to your right thumb. Breathe in, pull the right elbow all the way up, fingertips up to the sky, lifting the heart to the sky. Exhale, bringing the right hand down on the inside of the right foot. Turn to the long side of the mat. Now this time, immediately turn your heels in, your toes out. Send your hips back. Breathe in, lift up, all the way up. Extend your legs. Now from here, taking it down. So turn to the right side of the mat, lifting the left heel. Press your hands down. So we're going into a Tai Chi warrior. So extend your right arm out as you bring the left hand into a fist, pulling it back. Now we're going to switch. Extend your back leg, pull the right hand in, left hand out, and switch. Exhale, inhale, exhale. Keep it going. 2 more. And lift it up. Okay, breathe in, circle the arms up, take it back to the center. Now to the other side, lifting, bringing the thumbs down to the heart, sliding the right leg up. So into that balancing pose. Now really kick back into the right foot, extend your arms out at your side, lengthening through the back of the neck, breathing. And slowly take it down. Heels out, heels in, toes out. Breathe in, circle the arms up. Warrior 2 to the other side. Right toes towards the front of the mat. Left heel turned back, ground it down. Breathe, soften your frown. Pressing down through the palms of your hands. And now lower the left fingertips down. Lifting the left heel, taking it into a high lunge. And from here, taking your hands down to the floor. Breathe in, step into a plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Breathe in, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now let's take 3 really deep breaths. You can always take a child's pose if that feels better. And here we go, same thing on the other side. So let's move with the breath. Breathe in, lift the left leg up. Exhale, step the left foot to your left thumb. Press into your right hand. Breathe in, pull the left elbow up, left fingertips to the sky. Exhale, left hand on the inside of your left foot. Turn to the long side of the mat. Heels in, toes out, hips back. Bend your legs, ground down. Breathe in, extend your arms all the way up. And now exhale, we're going to turn towards our left foot and press it down. So taking it into that Tai Chi warrior. Left hand to the left hip, extend the right arm out. Now we're going to extend the right leg, switch the arms, and switch. Breathe in. And out. In and out. Really feel yourself pushing yourself up from the floor. So grounding down to lift up, really working the legs for 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Okay, circle the arms up, breathe in. Now we're going to turn through the center to the other side. Thumbs to the heart, shifting your weight forwards, shoulders on the back, lifting the left leg up, taking it into flying warrior, pressing into your standing leg to find that lift. And if you want to extend the arms out, either side of the body, imagining the floor coming up to meet the palms of your hands as you press down and smile. Soften your frown. Soft landing as you lower down. Breathe in, circle the arms up. And exhale, warrior 2. Left toes turn to the short side of the mat. Really rooting down into the feet, lengthening up from the spine, the tailbone, all the way up to the crown of the head. Lowering the right arm down, lifting the right heel up, coming into your high lunge. Zipping into the center line. And exhale, take it all the way down, low lunge. Breathe in, plank pose. Exhale from your toes or your knees, hover down. Breathe in, cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. 3 smooth breaths here. Feel the warmth. Feel the fresh energy flowing through the body. Stay grounded in the breath. And then bring your knees as wide as the mat. Big toes to touch. As you melt your hips down to your heels, bring the forehead down to the floor. Maybe feeling the extension here. But if this gives you too much tension in the shoulders, bring one hand over the neck. Bring the other hand over the neck. And now catch your breath. Returning to your intention. What do you want to ground into? Allow the corners of the mouth to lift. Extend one arm out, then the other. Breathe in, lift your hips up. Now curl your toes under as you walk your hands back, lifting the knees. So coming into a little squat with the heels lifted. And we're just going to shift our weight to one side and then to the other, really opening up through the hips, stretching out through the feet, and then take it into a yogi squat. So toes turned out, maybe coming over the short side of the mat. If it's possible for you, heels down, elbows to the inner thighs, thumbs to the heart, lifting your heart to your thumbs, lifting the crown of the head to the sky, so lots of length here. And now breathe. Maybe it's impossible for you to bring your heels down and they're lifted, that's fine. Maybe this is fire for your legs. Maybe you could flip through a magazine here. Very grounding pose. One more breath. And then circle your hands behind you and gently, softly come onto your bottom. As you extend your legs out, that should feel really nice after that yogi squat. Take the upper legs, turn them out a little so that the upper thigh bones really come into the floor. Breathe in, bring your arms all the way up, finding that lift by pressing down. And as you exhale, take it forwards. Maybe taking a hold of your toes, maybe taking a hold of your upper legs, maybe bending your legs a little or a lot to give yourself more space. And now really visualize your spine. Visualizing the length from the tailbone all the way up to the crown of the head. Putting the right shoulder blade in your left back pocket. Putting your left shoulder blade into your right back pocket. And let's take 2 more breaths. Breathe in, look up. Exhale, roll yourself up. Shift your weight forwards a little so that you can take a hold of the backs of your legs. Sit up really tall, coming to sit just behind your sitting bones, and then press away. Now lift the toes, flex your feet, and we're going to create a little bit more distance between the belly and the thighs, and then as you exhale, pull your heels in towards you. Breathe in, leaning back just a little bit. Keep your heart lifted. Exhale, squeeze it in. Breathe in and out. So really working the core. Now if you're ready for a bit more challenge, extend your arms forwards. Turn the pinkies in so the shoulder blades can really come into the back. And let's do 2 more. And then soft landing. Allow the knees to open up. Take a hold of your ankles. Breathe in, sit up tall. And as you exhale, keeping that straight spine, take it forwards, maybe interlacing your hands over your toes. Keep your elbows hugging into the side body. Keep your neck long. So feel that length sliding up your spine from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Feel the stretch in the lower back. And slowly roll yourself back up. Take a hold of your legs as if you're closing a book. Bring your knees back up. Take a hold of the backs of your legs. Lift your toes. Sitting behind the sitting bones once again. And now this time, lift your shins parallel to the ceiling. So if this variation is a bit too much, you can always come back to that one we did before. We're going to bring our arms all the way up. And now as you exhale, flex your feet. And as if you're a little kitten tearing through the curtains, pull it down. Okay, breathe it in. Soft feet, soft arms, lift it up. Maybe extend your legs out this time. And then exhale, bend your legs, flex your feet and pull it down. Let's do 1 more. Breathe in, lifting it up. And exhale, pull it down. Well done. Bring your feet down, extend your legs out long. Point the feet, breathe in, extend your arms out long. And now exhale, send your arms forward, curl your tailbone under, and roll yourself all the way down to the floor. Bring your feet down, hip width apart. Reach your fingertips down towards the heels, so sliding the shoulders away from your ears. Press your entire spine into the floor. So if it's possible, I want you to really feel that connection between your back and the mat. And then curl your tailbone up, pressing into your feet. So grounding down to rise up, rolling yourself all the way up into your shoulder bridge. Lengthen your tailbone down towards the backs of your knees. If there's any discomfort or pressure in your knees, you need to slide your feet forwards a little. Think about hugging that center line. And now keep pressing down into your right foot as you float the left leg up. If that's too much, just keep the leg down. Extend the left leg all the way up. Take a deep breath in, lifting up even higher, even higher, even higher. And now keep your leg extended as you roll yourself all the way down. Cross the left leg over the top of the right thigh. Bring the left hand to the left leg and press it out. Now with both hands, take a hold of the back of your right leg and pull it in into a big hip opener. And breathe. Really breathing into that left hip. Relax your shoulders. Imagine breathing some ease, some relaxation into your hip every time you breathe in. Imagine letting go of any tension every time you breathe out. And then release. Bring your feet down. Reach the fingertips down to your heels. Your toes are turned forward. So once again, we have that idea of our feet being pressed into paint and then into the floor, creating the perfect footprint. And then press your spine into the floor. Curl your tailbone under. And roll yourself all the way up into that shoulder bridge. Of course, you can stay here or press into your left foot and extend the right leg all the way up. Now I want you to feel that we aren't lifting by hoisting our hips up, but we're lifting up by pressing the left foot down into the floor. So lifting up even higher. Breathe. Squeeze into that center line. And roll yourself all the way down. Crossing the right ankle over the top of the left thigh. Pressing the right knee out. Becoming a little sneezy from the cat standing next to my head. Molting into my nose. Okay, take a hold of the back of your left leg. Pull it in. Pressing the right elbow into your right leg. And relax your shoulders down. And breathe. Now from here, release the hands, but keep your legs where they are. Cross the right leg all the way over the left leg. Plant the left foot down. Open your arms out side to side. And now bring the hips all the way to the right as you bring your knees over to the left. So coming into a big twist. If the twist is too much, just uncross the legs. Gaze over towards your right hand as you let the shoulders become really heavy. This should feel really nice for your spine. Maybe there's even a bit of a stretch or a lot of a stretch over that right hip. One more breath all the way down into your belly. And then pull the lower belly in as you bring your knees back up, uncross the legs, and then same thing on the other side. So cross your left leg over, bring your hips to the left, bring your knees to the right, and bring your gaze over towards your left hand as you let the shoulders become heavy, the arms become heavy. Noticing if the twist is easier to one side than the other. Breathe. And then pull the lower belly in as you bring your knees back up to the center. Uncross the legs, hug your knees into your chest, and take a moment to massage your back. So notice how the lower back is feeling. Feel the support of the mat on your back. That should feel really nice. And before we move into Shavasana, we're ending with a happy baby pose. So, take a hold of the insides of your feet, bringing the knees towards your armpits, the soles of the feet up to the sky. So just channel any happy babies you have in your life. Lengthen your tailbone down towards the back edge of the mat. And if this is impossible and doesn't feel like a happy baby at all, take a hold of your ankles or your shins, that's fine. And then just take a moment here to let gravity do its job. So opening up through the inner thighs. And this is a really relaxing pose for your back, but I want you to have your pelvis down into the floor. And then maybe just swaying from side to side. And then from here, move in a way that feels really good to you. So maybe extending one leg out. Maybe extending the other leg out. Maybe taking a moment to bring both legs up, maybe even up and over just for a moment. So really finding what feels right to you in this moment. And then once you're ready, bring the big toes together. Extend your legs out long. As we prepare for the final relaxation. Now, if you'd like to cover up with a blanket or bring a pillow behind your head or maybe behind your knees, now is a really good moment. Now, we've been working on grounding, so if you want to end the class with your legs up a wall, or maybe bringing your legs over a chair so the lower back can really come to the floor, this is the perfect class for that. But if you want to keep it nice and simple, just bring your legs as wide as the mat. Let your toes roll out. Bring the arms down next to the body, the palms of the hands facing up. And then curl the shoulders underneath the chest so the heart opens. Starting to unwind from any active breath. Returning to a really deep, relaxed breath. Letting gravity pull us down. Calming the nervous system. Letting our practice soak in. Feel gravity pulling the back of your head down. Let the skin of your face soften. Relax your neck. Feel the weight of your shoulders. Feel the weight of your arms. the backs of the hands grounding down. Soften the palms of your hands. And soften your thumbs. Feel gravity pulling the back body down. The muscles of your back relaxing. Feel the weight of your pelvis. The muscles around the pelvis softening. Feel the weight of the upper legs. Feel the weight of the lower legs. Your heels are pressing down into the floor. Soften the tops of your feet. Soften the soles of your feet. And relax your toes. Every time you exhale, the imprint of your body in the floor becomes a little deeper. And then keep that very relaxed feeling. Move your fingers one at a time. Wiggle your toes. Lift your wrists and give them a good twist. As you take a big full body stretch, maybe yawning, hug your knees into your chest. Extend your right arm out and roll yourself onto your right side, keeping the weight off of the heart. Bring your left fingertips out in front and press yourself up really slowly. The head comes up last. And then return into that comfortable cross-legged seat. No rush getting there. Close your eyes, coming to sit onto the sitting bones. Palms of the hands facing down. Feel the length from the tailbone to the crown of the head. And notice how you feel. Slowly open your eyes. Breathe in, circle the arms all the way up. And now as you exhale, press the palms of the hands down, grounding down. Breathe in, circle the arms up. Exhale, grounding down. And once more, breathe in, lift up. Exhale, ground it down. And now bring your hands into a prayer. Bow your nose down to your fingertips. Return to that intention that you set out at the beginning of practice. What do you want to ground into? And then bring your thumbs to that third eye point as we take a really deep bow down. thanking each other, thanking ourselves. Thank you so much for your time, your energy, taking this time to ground down into your intentions instead of just going along with what is happening around you. I hope you have a really relaxed evening. And if you like the video, please put a thumbs up. That just helps other people find the videos and it makes me extremely happy. And please leave any feedback, any questions you have. And I hope to see you really soon. So the next and for the foreseeable future, last live stream is on Wednesday. And then from Saturday, I really hope to see you back into the studio. Tot de volgende keer. Oh, arme Sarah. Hey Sarah, fijn dat je er nu was. Ja, vorige week met Pinksteren, toen was ik opeens een weekendje weg of een nachtje weg. Heb je toen heel braaf een andere les gedaan, Sarah? Of ben je toen gewoon op de bank gaan zitten? Heel graag gedaan, Caroline. Doei Inge, tot de volgende keer. Bedankt voor alle likes. Tot zaterdag, Caroline. Oh, in het echt. Ik kan het bijna niet geloven. Ja, ik dacht al hetzelfde, Inge. Ik dacht al, ik sta natuurlijk heel tijd leuk met mijn neus naar jullie toe, maar jullie niet. Dus dan moet je wel heel erg hersengymnastieken. See you soon, Joe. Heel erg op de bank blijven liggen. Heel goed, Sarah. Lekker. Tot snel, Lonneke. Fijne avond. Volgende week live. Yes! Ik denk dat ik wel weer ga moeten wennen aan de tijden. In de studio. Dat ik niet elke keer verkeerd zit. Oké, dank jullie wel allemaal. Ik ga hem uitzetten. En ik hoop je woensdag weer te zien. Tot woensdag.